The gates to the platform were closed. I had a ticket.
This is Jack. We join Alan, the rider, trapped in the dark place, lost, confused, looking for escape. There's no escape. But let's try and escape. Thanks for joining.
Something about the station platform felt significant. It would work in my writing, but I needed more. Something lingered here. A half-forgotten memory. An echo.
An FBI agent had come here before me on the trail of a murder cult. He'd gone missing, presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow, connecting the dots from one murder to the next, inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the city map. Caldera Street Station. The name made me think of the exit wound of a bullet.
I had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my fictional detective. A story thread I could use in my writing.
Alright, I guess I have to do that.
I had a location. I had a story thread. I would put them together, write them into my story to create a path deeper into the dark place.
Speaking of deeper, I might be looking too deep into it, but I never really understood exactly what the... like, these were for. Like, they're different story beats, but, like, are they further along in the same story? Are they different stories that he's writing? Are they all the same thing? Just... I don't know. Different possibilities that he could go with? Yeah, I don't really know. So this is missing FBI agent. This is like the blanket one. He's like trapped in the dark place. So he's trapped in the dark place writing. So of course whatever he, I don't know, writes about is going to be brought into reality. So I'm probably thinking too much about it. Let's just hit the button.
Things clicked into place. The story rang true. I was making progress. The dark place reacted to my story. The way into the tunnels was no longer blocked.
I think it is cool how you do change the world depending on like what story it is. I don't know what dictates that. I think it's different plot beats, but I'm not 100%.
The Fed had glimpsed into the maw of darkness. It swallowed him whole.
Obviously, he's writing Casey's story as we go. But the Casey that we came across looked
the tracks led
very
into the
real,
tunnel.
so...
That was my way forward.
A spooky tunnel. There's like some type of Bigfoot here. AWE. I think that AWE DLC for Control is one of the scariest levels that I've ever played, for one. But is also one of the best DLCs. It's good. Oh man. Alright.
The blood trail continued deeper into darkness.
Okay. There we go. 0. His footprints. Lots of spray paint. It's a dark place. Everybody's a shadow, and yet there's gangs all over the place.
Shit. I don't like the sound of that.
Nah, it wasn't great. I don't know. They were saying it was going to be a survival horror game, but you know, it is to an extent. But for some reason, I just don't really find. I really don't find this that scary. And I'm like one of the biggest wimps when it comes to horror games. And I really wonder why that is. You know what? That goes there. That goes there. Why is Silent Hill so absolutely terrifying where I can't play that right now? Because I'm just too scared at this point in the day to do it. But Alan Wake is it? I would love to know the answer to that. I'll have to think about it.
There was something hidden here, a phrase repeated over and over. The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
Words of power. Words of aid. Alright, so I did pick it up. I didn't think that I did. It's fine. Cool atmosphere, beautiful level design, but I mean, I thought it was kind of scary the first time I played it. Maybe it's familiarity. This is already a new game plus playthrough. I kind of know what to expect, but it wasn't exactly scaring the pants off of me like Silent Hill 2. It was playing in broad daylight the last time, and it was getting to me. Okay.
It was locked from the other side.
Yes, it's always locked from the other side. You lost her. I don't know why I went back down here. Really, I'm really hoping for to come across a new manuscript page somewhere. I know they're scattered. No, I wouldn't come across a new manuscript page as Alan. I'd have to do it as Saga. His collectibles are not manuscript pages for obvious reasons. Alright, well, could possibly mean that I don't have to look as much. Missing something. Alright, so I walked in this way. Here's the break room. Obviously can't go this way, that's fine. Here? No. What does it say? Don't write. Can I walk around it? Can I walk through? Okay.
The tunnels were a maze. The blood trail led me on.
I forgot about the trail. Alright, I'm pretty sure that I just go this way. But maybe I have to pick that up. Most likely I have to pick that other light source up. Collapse
Another
tunnel.
place to use in the story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper.
Okay, game, I know. Alright, that's fine.
I had a new location for the story.
Missing FBI agent. This was where the agent's trail went cold. A ghost.
I changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
And with that, now I can simply walk through. Alright, if it wasn't confusing before with the plot board changing the layout of the world, now I have this light that will probably move things around a little bit.
Another echo lingered here. A source of inspiration.
What do you know? Word is your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity, Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
There's one. One's coming after me for sure.
You're in my story.
Which one? Maybe none of them. I think that it's interesting there that they disappeared. That Tammy Booker back there, she, she's in both realities, so it's at that point.
Beat would carry me deeper into the story.
Murder cult. At that point, you just really have to, wonder which reality is the active one, which one's inspiring which. Maybe both to each other. Some of the places felt significant here. Had I written them into being, I'd use them as scenes in my story. The station platform was a threshold to be crossed. Alright, I'm going to take a second to read these. I don't know if I'll put them in, but at least it's interesting because this is implying that the station platform is a threshold, and that threshold was seen in the tree, which was another threshold, so that's where the two overlap. I saw a vision, an echo of a forgotten idea about a Casey story, a glimpse into another reality, a plot element for this story to travel deeper. The narrative I wrote to find my way, Casey looking for a missing FBI agent, the agent on the trail of a murder cult, the cult of the word. A place of power revered by the torchbearers, a group of mystic outsiders in the tunnels. The cultists killed them to invade their holy space. Oh, here's a... What was that? Word of Lamp. Word of Lamp. Apparently I was very not thorough when I searched it the first time. I think that one probably sounds the best. The flashlights, I liked how they worked better in the first game. Oh, I guess. I need this though, right? Yeah, I do. Pretty sure I do. There has to be another way around then. Because I'm trapped by a knee-high, actually, that's a little deeper than, no, that's just water. Could easily get over that. He's a frail rider. And they weren't hostile the other time, so I have no reason. Oh! Yikes. Came right for me. Missing FBI agent plot board. Okay. Is this the one? He's following me. Actually spooked me a little bit. Damn. Come on. There we go. That took a lot of ammo. There's an X.
The federal agent had come here looking for answers. All he found was a fate worse than death.
It's bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
That sounds like Mulligan and Thornton. And looked like them too. Alright, well, it's cult time. Murder cult. The ritual antechamber to the cult's place of dark power.
I was making my way deeper into the story.
Making my way down deeper. Walking fast. Scared as an... which way? Alright. There's culty things in here now. It's a cultin in here.
I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel.
Cult of the Word. All of the writings.
The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
Their twisted Bible. Well, what did Casey say at the beginning? He said something about a murder cult being active in New York and sending him letters. So maybe that was, in a way, like this reality bleeding into theirs? I don't know.
I am trusting
I think I went the wrong way. I sure did. Well, that seemed like the way to go because he examined the culty stuff, but maybe he just approached it the wrong way. Allen sections are a little obtuse just because there are so many different ways to shift the level around. It's cool, but it's a big maze. Saga's reality doesn't bend as much. Okay. Here we go.
The water was gone. The way forward was open.
Night Springs. Check these lockers. I don't know why, but whenever I see lockers like this, I think of Yakuza 7. Like a Dragon. There's like the most bonkers plot element involving lockers.
Hey, Alan. Tim Breaker, in case you don't remember again.
I know, Tim. I'm remembering more now.
It's good to hear, man.
How's your search for Mr. Dorr going?
It's not great. This dream we're in, putting a lot of roadblocks in my way.
Same stains on your pants as ever, man.
So you think this is a dream?
I'm not ruling it out. You know, my dreams have always been incredibly vivid. They feel real until the second I wake up. In dreams, I'm often someone else. A different person with a different name, living a different life in a different world. Alternate realities, maybe.
I could see one.
But certain things don't change.
I could see one where this guy's on a boat
Like
escaping
Dorr.
pirates. He seems like the type.
The sketch you have does look like the Door I know. The talk show host.
All I know is the door has something to do with what's happening to me. And he knows that I know. He's like some sadistic mastermind torturing me.
He knows that I know. That's creepy. I don't know what purpose he could have with Alan, Sheriff Breaker. require more thought. Well, there's nothing really going on there. What's this? Subway map. Alright, whatever. What is this place? A dream? Feels like it. Not real. No place. Every place? All places. Any place. Now New York, not New York City. A way to other places. A nexus. Is door the gatekeeper or trying to get somewhere? Everywhere? Door, gate, portal, port, opening, access, window. Dreams. Me but not me. I don't really see Door as antagonistic, so... maybe his reading of the other guy is wrong, or maybe Sheriff Breaker is maybe not as innocent as the last Sheriff Breaker. There's nothing here. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on.
This is my story.
Well, that's a little unfair. Oh no, please don't tell me that I have to do all of that again. Of course there was a thing right here. Oh, that makes me even more upset.
The memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, a scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements, like the murder site. It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it.
Okay, so he's writing Casey into this.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
Maybe he then... Hold on, let me think through this for a second. Maybe Alan there, what that was about is that he is reusing beats from one of his novels, is writing Casey into the story, and which has actually brought Casey into reality and has made him a real character. It brought him into reality at least. I think I'm okay with that. It says up this way. What's up this way? this way, so it's gotta be over here. Damn.
I should use the plot board to keep building the story.
Just don't attack me.
I had a new idea for a scene.
Is that the one that I was already on? No, definitely not. I mean, that's not the successful one. It's gonna be the murder cult. The cult used fire to claim dominion over the tunnels.
The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
I wonder, is this a reference to Control? Control had that really haunted train that I think caught on fire. This guy looks like a guy.
You can't stop the story. There's no... Come on! Make you choke on these...
Where'd he go? It's annoying. I'm gonna just say that I got him. But I didn't get him.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important.
Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense, makes sense.
A sick and twisted story. But it worked. The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
I was kind of hoping that there would be supplies in there. I'm hurting for ammo. Oh yeah, pretty horrible in here. This is it's definitely haunted. Just a garden variety.
None of this was real. It wasn't real.
Contradicts himself a lot. It wasn't real. It was real.
Fuck me.
I get what he's saying there, though. Just because something's made up doesn't mean it can't be very real. All right, shortcut. Maybe it shifts around again. What's in here? Nice things? It looks welcoming. It's about as welcoming as any subway station I've ever seen. Oh man, that's super haunted. There's a lot of enemies in there. All right.
My path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
Yes, obviously, Alan. It's all light, isn't it? There's some bullets. All right. Now I feel... Oh, I got shotgun ammo somehow. Maybe I always had it. I just had to believe. And then I would have shotgun ammo. Wonderful. When did I even equip the shotgun? Don't write. I should just lob a flare gun into this place. Is there even... Oh! Alright. No point in fighting that one. Survival horror rules. Don't have to fight everything. Punk shadow. Alright. Let's see. Obviously that way's closed. Wonderful. Okay, that was not helpful in the least. Neither was that. Perfect. Oh, okay, here we go. It's gotta be here, right? Did that do it? Better not have gone. Okay. Jeez. That's terrible. I was gonna say I better not have gone right back to the beginning. Can I go away? Something tells me I don't want to. Damn it. Just call it a hunch. Okay. You have to tell me if you're haunted. What did that even do, though? Particular. Just kind of freestyling here. I don't really know where to go. This one looks like it's gonna attack me. That one did.
The echoing hall had a story to tell.
I know it does have a story to tell. Okay. I would love it if there was a save. That would be fantastic. I guess that's kind of a hallmark of survival horror, isn't it? Is that there is a save shortage in them. All right. Come on, Alan, get off of the scenery. There, no, almost. Say I better not have gotten stuck permanently. Okay, let's see what's going on.
A new setting.
The agent witnessed the cult's depravity and ran. There's just a couple chairs here. All right, they're arranged in a culty fashion. Perfect. But not much else is here. This is where the cult waited for time to strike.
The hall had changed into the murder cult's hideout.
Wonderful. All right, there's a little echo. Echo. The opposite of sunspots.
Something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site. The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
Writer, the first word, not the last, and the shadow eye open. This is your time. Ritual, friends will meet. Not the writer, the light, shadow, to write, to lead, will meet. The writer, not of the last, the shadow cast. Third eye, project the night. This is your time when you're gone. Before the murder cult.
I found would drive the story forward.
Yeah. Torchbearer's secrets were not safe from the cult. Let's see this one. This isn't particularly different from the FBI agent ran. All right. You stay there. That was Nightingale then. This whole thing must be about him.
The scene had changed.
Alright. It's missing FBI agent. It did say go deeper, so maybe summoning ritual. Well, I'm in here still, so. Well, didn't kick me out. I'm just trapped. Torchbearers. I'm so stumped. Here we go.
No, I'm awake.
Oh, please don't have any more attack me. Maybe that's further down here. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, is this... That's so dumb. It's a really short fridge. The controls just gently vibrating in that other direction. Some monster. Okay, here we go.
Awake.
Excuse me. That was incredibly rude, and there's not even anything in here.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York. Wake.
Oh, jeez. I might just make a break for it. 1, 2, 3, and making a break for it. That was the worst, making a break for it. Oh. Damn it! I'm so upset about that. Yes, shut up, Alan.
Typical New York.
Well, that escalated quickly. Do I just simply walk across the hall? Just simply walk across the hall. Wonderful. Okay. What does this say? Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately. They're not gonna follow me in here, are they? It's incredibly. Oh my god. Trying to read. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination. A lighthouse for some urgent reason I couldn't remember. It said, I'd been driving too fast. Basically, it was from the first game. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There is light and there is darkness. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a place. There's a long journey through the night back to the light. It's not a lake. It's an ocean. Idiot shadow. Keeping me from reading the lore. Alright. Summon this demon. Mr. Scratch. Stop getting stuck on Mr. Scratch. There it is. Find Alice. Oh, will he ever find Alice? Will he? I forget the spot to trigger it. Is it down here? No. It's at the other side. I don't know if it's a hot take or not, but I think that I prefer the gameplay of the first Alan Wake game a little bit more, and I think I might even like the tone a little bit more too. I like that it's a little bit goofy and kind of lighthearted. This one's really good too, though. I love this game. It's just, I think I might prefer those parts of the first game a little bit more. However, I think that I might like the overall story here, and that I also like the gameplay. Did I say that I like the gameplay in the first one? There are parts, like, I like the combat more in the first one, I think I should say. Maybe I like the combat more in this one. I don't know, who's to say? I like that the first one is just non-stop shooting and action, it feels like, where it gets a little exhausting. The pacing of this one I like a little bit more. That's what I'm looking for.
The new story beat fit the story perfectly.
Enter the unblocked tunnel. That's not a super great development. Damn, QTE. Let's open that up. Scared of a little light.
I couldn't hear the dark presence.
That's right.
It was gone.
Idiot. Get a job. Oops, don't turn that off. There we go. Where do I go now? Do I go back? I think it ate that subway. car. Oh, it was hiding. Run better, Alan.
The dark presence. I had seen it before.
That's right, you have.
I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
But not hunting. It was hunting him, but not hunting. Here we go. Find out who got murdered. It's interesting because Control had a very similar level set. Oh, it's the overlap. There's trees. The forest. Saga. Nightingale.
I had found the murder site.
Alright, let me try and strategically block all of the nudity. Oh no! Oh no, it makes me wanna... Whoop. Oh no, I looked right at it. Well, thanks, camera angle.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Now there's a spooky tower. Oh man. This horrible view. This is the world's worst. World's worst view. Thanks a lot. Well, that's confirmation that he's the FBI agent that was written into the story. It's just so interesting that, I don't know, there's parallels between the two, right?
Murder. Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning. The violent emotion of the act. Like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Huh. Interesting. See where we pop out. Right back at the beginning. It's the liminal space to end all liminal spaces.
station had changed. I was closer now.
I'm a writer. I write. Writing is the key. Art is the key to find my way out of the dark place. I can't forget this. Don't you fucking forget this. I'm in the dark place. I'm outside time and space. Outside reality. But this is real. A nightmare dimension. An ocean of darkness. Remember, its dark energy can make art come true. Make dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this. I need to use this. Hungry, monstrous things out there, plotting to stop me, to devour me, become me. Oh no.
All right, Stephen King. It's enough.
Parliament Tower, our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Sure is a big building there. I'm gonna save it, and that's gonna be it for tonight. This will probably be all one episode with going into the tower the next time, but it will have been split up at the murder site, I'm sure. But for now, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna exit to main menu. Call it a night. Sure is a night. Having a good time with this replay. Looking forward to, I don't know. We'll see. See where I go next. But anyway, thanks to anybody that checked it out. As always, and I'm going to play some more Alan Wake. So, thanks again. See you in the next one. Bye.